No single stroke of a brush makes a work of art. No single color. But bring just the right brush strokes together and just the right colors, and there is magic. El Paso, the making of a masterpiece.
Hello, welcome to El Paso. My name is Eric Pearson and I'm with the El Paso Community Foundation, and I can say with some authority that this is the center of the arts universe in El Paso, Texas. If you look behind me, it's the Plaza Theater. Behind it is an accredited art museum. We've got a history museum one block away, a library that's expanded with open space in front of it, and behind it we've got an Inside Science Museum, hotels, a Holocaust Museum. This is really the cultural district of downtown El Paso, and a really big economic driver for not only now in downtown, but all of El Paso in the future.
One of the great things about El Paso is we have all these exhibits, museums, performing art venues within a few minutes walk of city center.
We have a lot more theater, we have a lot more music, we have a lot more exhibits, more galleries are opening, more non-traditional galleries actually have opened.
We host a film festival which is just amazing. The Plaza Classic Film Festival is the largest classic film festival in the world. It attracts 37,000 people to this downtown region, and it is absolutely amazing to see this happen in the period of 4 years.
It usually takes about 20 assets to build a very vibrant cultural community, and what you've got are all those assets coalescing in the same area together.
A vital downtown is important to your quality of life, which is important to your income levels and your retention of the skilled class, if you want to call them that.
This has always been a very rich community culturally, and a really cultivated city.
When you look at any economic impact survey, the economic impact of the arts is something that grows and grows and grows. And not only is it something that high-paying employees are attracted to, but it is something that builds the character of a city and the soul of a city, and really enhances people's true attachment to any community.
The cornerstone of that approach happened downtown, and it happened through two projects. It happened through the sort of commitment to create this museum, the Museum of Art. Also, it's the community involvement in the Plaza Theater and the renovation of that significant landmark, which started the ball rolling.
El Paso is very well known as a very poor city when it comes to per capita income, but the wealth of its cultural assets is remarkably supported by the city. And I don't think that I know of another city that is more dedicated to funding the elevation of quality of life than the city of El Paso. It was determined that a new building should be purchased, and that there should be a new day for the El Paso Museum of Art, kind of moving into national standards with a larger facility and greater storage. So they actually embarked upon purchasing the old Greyhound bus station.
You know, one of the most important and the largest public-private partnership in Texas at the time was the Plaza Theater Performing Arts Center. The restoration was a partnership between the City of El Paso and the El Paso Community Foundation. And that was important because neither of the two entities could go it alone.
Through the efforts of the Community Foundation and community support, $36 million was raised to completely renovate the Plaza Theater, which is now a performing arts center. There was the beginning of a very small block and a half geographic region that had two performing arts centers and a visual art museum.
My name is Brendan Wilson, and I'm a park ranger with the National Park Service. And right now we're in Chamizal National Memorial in El Paso, Texas. What makes Chamizal National Memorial special in its own right is we're right on the border. One of the reasons that this park exists is to promote culture and the arts between the United States and Mexico. One of the biggest events that we have here at Chamizal National Memorial is our summer concert series, Music Under the Stars. Now, it's a program that we work with the city of El Paso. Over 100,000 people attend these summer concerts, and which would make it, we believe, the largest outdoor free concert series in the whole Southwest.
Creative Kids is a nonprofit organization, and we're dedicated to enhancing the lives of children through the arts. Specifically, we reach at-risk youth that live in public housing, pediatric oncology patients, and youth with disabilities.
Well, you're facilitating kids that are ranging from 4 years of age up to 18. They're in the highest crime rate zip codes in the whole city, and we rank #1 in El Paso for providing an alternative to these kids after school. We're helping with the daycare component while their parents are at work. We're giving them the self-esteem and everything else we're doing in our programs. And we're engaging them again, asking the questions of what they need to move themselves forward, not to quit, and to keep continuing on their education.
It's about $125,000 to run for the year, but we are serving over 425 kids. In El Paso, to incarcerate a child in the system is $71 a day. So if you do the math, it's better to have them in a prevention program, off the streets doing something positive. It saves the taxpayers, the state, everyone money.
I was actually one of Steve and Andrea's original students when the program just started, and I was 11 years old when that started. And I've been with them ever since. When I turned 18, they gave me a job here, and I've been instructing them ever since then. I just graduated from UTEP with a BFA in Fine Arts, and now I want to continue teaching down here.
Our music, our dance, our photography, and our visual arts, that's our legacy from one generation to the other.
There's a great Leonardo da Vinci quote that every part is disposed to unite with the whole, that it may thereby overcome its own incompleteness. And so when you have the performing arts and the visual arts, working together, and the public and private sector working together, it just turns out better. It creates a bigger whole.
I'll tell you right now, El Paso is a blank canvas for the arts.